it's me, Fandroid, the musical robot, and welcome back to yet another video. I am genuinely very happy for the support I got on my videos lately. I appreciate that, or at least my shorts at least. But if you want to sub, you can, you don't have to. But the serious topic we're going to be talking about today is feeling lost. And I've experienced a version of feeling lost, and that's losing who you truly are. I feel like I've sometimes lost who I truly am, especially after my grandma died. It was heartbreaking for me. It hurt. It was genuinely very painful to go through, and it made me change in a lot of different ways, and it just genuinely just made me feel different about life entirely, including the song that's playing in the background, which is Art of Silence, to give credit. And feeling sadness is okay. I want you to know is that feeling sadness is okay. No, but I also don't want you to feel lost, because I had that happen to me, and it was one of the worst experiences in my life. I was just scared and tired and just never feeling loved and it was just an all-time low for me. I felt like I was just not there anymore. I felt like I was just a shell of who I truly was, and especially after hearing that one of my family members that I was even more close to passed away, it hurt me real bad. It genuinely hurt me. But I want you to know is that it's okay. You're allowed to feel hurt by losing a family member. That's okay. But I also want you to know something else, is that no matter what, you should try to keep yourself together. And I want you to know is that it's difficult to keep yourself together when something like that happens. I want to be very clear, is that it's not just black and white. It's not easy. But I think it's okay, because if you tell other people about why you're feeling so sad, they could potentially help you. I think that's just kind of the beauty, and I think that's why death is also a good thing in some regards, because it basically brings them out of their misery. And I'm also not saying that it's good that they're not alive anymore, because I'm betting most people, if not everyone, would have said, I wanted that person to still be alive with me today, but you can't control that. That's just life. But I want you to know is that, think about it in the more positive light. They're now resting somewhere great. They're okay. And even if you don't believe in, like, heaven or something, just imagine a place after death that's just good for you. It's just a place where you can be happy again. Imagine that. That is where they go when they pass on. Somewhere where they can finally be happy. And I don't want you to feel super happy, like, oh boy, my family member died. Please, no matter how bad they were to you, please give them the respect they well and truly deserve. Because, if someone hears you say that, you don't know what they're gonna say back to you when you happen to pass on, if they're younger than you. And it's hard for me to even say this, because it's genuinely hurtful. It hurts me. But I'm glad that death exists. It may sound really crazy for me to say something like that, but please hear me out. Basically, what I'm basically trying to say here is that death exists for a reason. But you also just have to let it happen, no matter how much you don't want it to. But I'm also not saying that it's not okay to feel mad, sad, just not feeling loved, tired, or just not wanting to talk to anybody anymore because of stuff like depression. And that's okay, because that's just how people can sometimes feel. But I want you to know is that no matter what, you're gonna have people there that are gonna care for you. They are gonna want you to feel better about it. And I want you to know is that it's best to just try to ignore it, unless if the person that happened to have died was real close to you in some regards. If that was the case, then it's totally okay. It's totally okay to feel sad about that, because people can get sad real easily. And I'm not saying this lightly. I'm saying this genuinely. Though, basically everything I say here is genuine, so, you know. But I want you to know is that it's okay. It's okay. You'll make it through, no matter how dark you feel, no matter how saddened you feel, no matter what. If you're for some reason low enough to feel happy about that, please just give them the respect that they deserve. And if you're sad about something like this, please, again, give them the respect they deserve. And one other thing is that it's okay to feel very sad about that. You're allowed to. No one's gonna judge you. It hurts. It hurts to lose a family member, and I know how it feels. I know how it feels to lose a family member or someone that you love. And if you decide that you want to end it all, I guess, if you just are that saddened, please don't do that. You're worth more. And I just want you to know one last thing, is that death is natural. Death happens on its own. You can't control it. You can't control it at all. Death happens when it wants to, and it chooses when to happen. And I'm sorry if you're watching this and someone recently did just die. And I'm sorry for you, and I hope you're doing okay. Goodbye, and good luck.